Welcome to our pipelining tutorial, where we will explore managing and planning project portfolios in constrained environments. Pipelining feature is conceptually based on 5 stages of TOC, where you first identify and exploit the constraint, subordinate everything else as per constraint, elevate your constraint, and repeat the process again with next constraint. Pipelining helps in efficiently planning work in progress, improving throughput, committing realistic dates to customers, and maintaining better control over your entire portfolio. Let us dive into creating our first pipeline to better understand the process. Begin by initiating a new pipeline scenario. Give it a name and select the relevant division. Next, choose the projects you want to include in the pipeline and click on Create. Your pipeline scenario is now set for further analysis. Let us take a quick overview of the page. On the left side, all selected projects are categorized as pipelined or other. You can move projects between different buckets to include or exclude them from the pipeline. Note that the pipeline is done only on the top section projects. Adjust your project priorities by simply dragging them up or down. On the right side, a Gantt view displays the current projected timeline for these projects. Now, let us consider a scenario. In this portfolio, let us say the procurement phase is a constraint, and the procurement team can handle a maximum of 2 projects simultaneously. You want to plan your entire portfolio considering this constraint. Let us understand how we can do this. Define the capacity of the procurement phase as 2. Select procurement as the constraint, and this will highlight the timeline of procurement work in each project. Let us click on Get Feasible Dates to obtain feasible start and end dates for each project based on the defined constraint. This ensures that procurement is working on a maximum of 2 projects at any given time, helping limit work in progress for constrained phases. For easy reference, use the tabular view to quickly check the project status, previous start and due dates, projected end date, and phase level timeline for each project. You can check resource and financial impacts of new feasible dates. Click on Resource tab. Here you can see changes in resource load as per pipelining. You can analyze load versus capacity of the resources now to take your decision. Similarly, you can compare your cash flow also for impacts. If satisfied with the output, hit the Commit button. Here, you will receive a detailed comparison of old and new dates, along with the difference in due dates. If you decide not to commit some projects at this stage, you can remove them from the commit. You can also choose to update the due date of the project by enabling or disabling checkboxes. Finally, you can choose to run scheduling immediately on commit, or else later by clicking on Commit and Schedule Later for automatic scheduling at night. Additionally, after committing, the system will follow project priorities given by you and will not change the order dynamically according to progress. We covered a simple case with only one constraint for easy explanation. Depending on your requirements, you can choose multiple constraints and pipeline your entire portfolio accordingly. Use pipelining in your portfolio now to elevate constraints in your environment and maximize results.